care what he says. He's my dear friend. I love him because he is a revelation in human form. He's also an Emmy and Tony winning comedian and actor. It is the great Alex Edelman, everybody. I love you so much. And I watched The Paper last night, and I have to say that this is a show I have personally been waiting for. I am so in love with it.
That's so nice.
This has so much going on, as well as all the people.
Yeah, there's a lot of heart. There's a lot of heart. It's a very, it's a trying is good show. You know what I mean? It's like, it's a little like Parks and Rec in that way. It's that these people work at a newspaper, they're trying to make something for their community, and they become a community in the process. And that and comedy, I feel like, is the sort of heart of the show. Which is
I think you need heart and humor, but I like some subconscious or very blatant purpose.
Yeah.
Like, why are we here? What is the mission? And this show, in the pilot and first episode, you get it. And I'm so hooked in. Now I want to see where this mission goes. And I just love it because by the end, I'm so invested in, like, yeah, we are living in a world where we don't even know what's real and what isn't anymore. So the timing of this is also pretty genius.
Well, I think that comedy apparently has something to do with timing. I've never been good at it, but
that's right.
But yeah, it's very fortunate, and it was so cool to get to be a part of it.
But you're not just a part of it; you are a writer on it.
Yeah, and I mean, but that's getting to be a part of it. You know, there was an ensemble that everybody sees on the screen, which is the coolest thing in the world, and my castmates are unbelievable. But also the ensemble that, you know, sits in a little office for, you know, like 10 hours a day trying to come up with jokes.
The writer's room.
The writer's room. That ensemble was a really special one also, and it's really cool to get to make.
So what was like an intention for you? What did you have, like, one thing, like when we started this show? I was like, I want this to be a hybrid. I don't want you to know if it's day or night. I don't want it to be funny or serious. I want it to be both. What was something like you were a dog with a bone and you needed to make sure happened in this show?
I think comedy that came out of character and story was really good because all professional television comedy writers can write jokes that just seem to come out of nowhere, but the best jokes come from character and story. And I think that really made the show very, very strong and a lot of fun. What
was important for you about your character? Because you've won an Emmy for, you know, and a Tony for your Just For Us special. And that is you and your life experience. What did you do with, like, this character must have this, whether it's you or a character?
I wanted my character to be not the brightest guy in the world because I thought that'd be a really funny thing to write for.
How do you play that?
Easily. But, you know, my first instinct in real life is usually not the one that comes out of my mouth. But the first instinct that I have in real life is the first thing that comes out of my character's mouth. So there's a lot of really fun, dumb jokes from my character.
So no filter?
Oh, yeah, I don't think there's a filter. I think he's like a really sweet guy who's probably not the brightest fellow in the world.
I have no filter.
No, I've noticed. Yeah, I've seen the show before, honestly. I would love to see an unedited version.
You've been on this show many times.
I know.
It's your house.
I know, but I would love to sit in an editing session. I want to see all of the stuff from Drew that gets left on the cutting room floor.
There's just so much. It's carnage all over the floor.
I want to see all of your spiciest meatball takes. You know, all in one thing. I want to see, like, all the stuff that couldn't make it.
Well, I have some hot takes. Before we go, I actually have a little round of the third degree.
Okay.
So speaking of hot takes, let's get it on.
Okay, is this really a hot take?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Okay, hot take. You wake up from a nightmare about an old job. What haunts you?
I mean, this right now, but, a nightmare from an old job. Oh, I was a hospital clown once.
That's right, you were a hospital clown.
I was a hospital clown, and I went into a kid's room, a 16-year-old kid who was my white whale, and I could never make this kid laugh. And this kid had, he was in the hospital because he had lost an arm, and he would get treatment on it sometimes. And once I walked in, I'm trying to make him laugh, and he went, you know, I wasn't born like this. And I was like, yeah. And he went, so take me seriously when I tell you, you are the worst thing that has ever happened to me. And I think about that all the, yeah, it was like crazy.
Okay.
Why are you clapping for that?
Your roommate walks in on you and you're watching TV. What would you be embarrassed for someone to catch you watching?
I mean, my roommate is Chef Jake Cohen, so the thing I would be most embarrassed to be watching is any Stanley Tucci food show or any Jamie Oliver. I don't want to be caught while
cheating.
watching. Yeah, I don't want to cheat on. I don't want to cheat on my roommate. You
Okay,
know? So
understood. How
that'd be
loyal
really,
and sweet.
I'm very loyal.
All right, you were grounded as a teenager. What did you do?
Okay, I would like sneak out of the house a lot, but I was also pretty boring. I would like sneak out of the house to like go to the library, so it wasn't like.
Oh, you were a bad nerd.
Yeah, I was a bad nerd. I was a really, and my parents had nothing to fear. I remember this story the other day. I was sitting on the bed of a female classmate when I was in college, and a song by The Fray called Over My Head, Cable Car was playing, and she went, "This is a really amazing song to make out to." And I went, "It's not even their best song."
Did you ever run up to her and grab her and kiss her?
No.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, maybe one day in the future you need to close that loop.
Yeah, I think she's married and living in Canada.
Never mind.
That's
All right, well, Booby, you're playing Carnegie Hall.
Oh, yeah.
And I am so impressed. Like, can I come see that show?
Yeah, 1,000%.
I want to.
1,000%. Please come.
I mean, how do you feel right now?
It's really amazing. Like it's really fun. Doing stand-up comedy is like one of the most fun things in the world, and like it's maybe a little tacky to say, but like getting the instant gratification of making people laugh and like watching people come into a theater a certain way and then leaving a little bit happier is the best thing in the world. So like I'm so gratified by it, and I cannot wait to do Carnegie Hall. It's gonna be really sweet.
Well, all of what you just said is evident and alive in the paper. It's really purposeful. It's really great. I love all the people in it. I'm invested. I can't wait for this journey. Thank you again for putting the paper, another Alex Edelman treasure, out into the world. And it's just been announced that they picked it up for season 2.
Yeah,
that's how good it is! All episodes are streaming now on Peacock, and I love you.
I love you too.
We'll be right back.